Hi all, this is Ange, and it is about 4:30, and the reason I'm doing this video late is because my girlfriend wanted to see how I put the tape on the canvas or on the board. See, what I do is I leave a little space. You see that? The space I leave there, that's a little space I leave, and you put the tape on like this. It becomes like a skirt, like a little mini skirt, and that way I don't have to tape the bottom so that I don't get any dimples in the bottom, any the little dibs in the bottom that we get. Anyway, this tape got all crumbled up here. Let me try to straighten that out. Not easy, but boy, when this tape sticks, it sticks, huh? Anyway, let's just leave that like that. Then I keep putting the tape around. And keep measuring about that much from the top. You want to leave some space between the board and the side of your board. So just a little space here on the top here. Because then what I do there is I do this. Watch. Let me just put this here on this. I don't want it to touch the table too flat, because then the tape will get stuck in the bottom of the board itself. So then when you have it, line down your board. I always put them on cups. So you see, this is what I don't want, the tape to get stuck on the plastic. You don't want that, so you put it on top of the cups, right? 4 cups. Put them in each corner of your board. Okay, like that. And you see, it becomes like a skirt. Let me show you. It becomes like a skirt. You see? See the way I put the tape? So it's hanging down here. It's hanging down here so that when you resin the top here, the resin will fall, but it will not stick in the bottom here. So you will not get any dimples, because this is like a skirt. All around, it's just, see, like a skirt. This one too, you see this one? This is the one I'm gonna do tomorrow or the next day. You see how I put it? Like a skirt. And then I have this primer. This is very good. Well, gesso. This is a very good gesso. Let me see if I can get it focused for you. There we go. Alright, let's pull back a little bit. This is an art gesso. They sell it in Amazon. I'll put it down in the description after this tape so you can see it after this video. So what I do is, I'm going to show you right now what I do with that. Because I use a different gesso for this. This is the one I use. Primer, really. Well, primer and gesso is the same thing, in case you didn't know. This is the one I use. Olympic 1. You see it? This is all in one. That's why it says 1. It's a paint, it's a primer, and it has satin enamel in it. All in one, which is great. So I use this for the top, which I already did. Now this one is what I use for the sides, and this is what I do for the sides. I take one of my art brushes. Make sure I get an old one. I want to use a new one. I try to keep my art brushes away from my regular paint, from the resin. I don't put any of my art brush anywhere near my acrylic or my resin pours. This you take and you put, I'll show you again. You put this around the edges. You see over here? See what I'm doing? You just sweep it up. Sweep it all the way up until you finish all around. You just do the whole area all around like that, sweeping upward. And when you take off the tape, you're gonna have whatever resin pour you have up here, you're just gonna have that little strip coming down the side, just like I had in some of my resin pour, which I will show you in a minute how it comes out once you do that. Let's see if I have one of those resin pours down here. I don't think I have one down here that it came out just like that. Anyway, you just have to keep going upward with this. You see, upward. Make sure it's a nice flat brush. It could be any kind of brush, but rather a flat one would be nicer. So let me put that there. See, this way I keep my brushes very clean. Those are my paint brushes. I keep them away from my resin and away from my acrylic pour. I do not want these brushes anywhere near any of those paintings. Let me see where I have. Do I have one that I just finished? Look at this, it's almost dried already. Actually, it is dry. You see, if I touch it, it's all dry already. That turned out so pretty. I love that round. I like the round. You see this one? You see how it came out, the edges? The paint only went to that little piece right there, and the rest of the wood stays exposed. And that's what happened here. You see? It gives you room to put your name there if you want. So that's why I do that. And I did that to this one too, you see? This one is right next to that one. They're both ready for any kind of resin pour you're gonna put down. So that way you don't have any dimples or any, not dimples, you don't have any blips in the back, and you don't have to burn them down or sand them down. Your back will be so beautiful and nice and clean. And let me show you how it looks in the back. This is a good demonstration, because this one, I put the tape just like that, like a little skirt. You see the back? There's nothing going on in the back. Not one dimple. Not one blip. Alright? I keep saying dimples, but they're called blips. Everything is... time and patience. You see, I just did that one yesterday. Oh, one of my paintings. I love the water. You could tell, right? I'm always doing the water. These are dry. See, waiting just a little bit. I'm just leaving them here. They're dry. And probably in another day or two, week or two. It's supposed to be 2 more weeks. Then I could just do the, making you look at the floor. This one is completely dry. Yeah, so they're all kind of... This one is dry too. This one, someone thought it was yellow. It's really gold. It's not yellow, it's gold. This one's completely dry. This was one that I thought was going to be horrible. And honestly, I love the way it came out. I just love this one. So pretty. Yeah, and it's all dry. All dry. I love this one. Just gonna give it a little varnish and keep it. That's the keeper. Those are drying. Not touching those. See? I'm not touching those. Those are they're in the cook pot. They're cooking. This one, look at that neon. How pretty is that? I love the way the neon comes out. It came out so beautiful. I have another one. Where's the other? Oh, and this one is still drying. It's almost dry, that one. Yeah, that one is pretty dried already. It's gorgeous. I love the way that one turned out. So I just wanted to explain how I gesso or prime my boards. And I do prime them twice on the top. And I prime them 2 times in the back. Don't forget to prime them in the back. Okay, I learned all that with Miss Colorberry. She's very excellent. You guys should take her classes. They're worth the money. So this is now like a little skirt, you see? I don't have to worry about no blips anymore. I don't have to go sanding that down like I used to. So that's it for that for now. As you noticed, I'm gonna do a resin soon, and I think that will be Wednesday. I'll show you on Wednesday. Okay, guys? Have a wonderful weekend. Love you all. Bye, and be good to each other. Bye bye.